Hi Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your October 2019 love reading. This reading is going to be for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, Taurus, then all my information will be in the description box below. Before I move on, Taurus, I just like to add that my sister has a new channel called Beyond Astro K. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Her name is Nikki K and she speaks about astrology. Some of you may remember her from my Deacon series. And if you are interested in that, please go and check it out, okay? So, let's move on to your reading. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread for you all, and I'm going to shuffle as I go along. Hence why there's no cards laid out already. So let's take a look at the situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. What's the situation? Okay, so we have the Death card. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel that some of you may be going through some sort of transformation of a relationship, or some of you could be asking a partner for some sort of transformation in regards to a relationship. There's been a change. There's been an ending for some of you. Some of you have actually ended a relationship. For others of you, I feel like somebody is wanting a change within the existing connection, within the existing relationship that you may be in with them. Okay, so let's take a look. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. What's the situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? We have the Queen of Wands. So some of you have ended a relationship with a Leo female or a Leo male. There's been an ending to something. And I also feel for some of you, you may want to, have some sort of rebirth, ignite some sort of passion within a relationship is what I'm getting. Some of you want to resurrect. I feel more strongly that some of you want to end something, or some of you have ended something with a Leo female or with a Scorpio individual is what I'm getting. But for others of you, I do feel like there's an element of wanting to, excuse me, wanting to ignite some sort of passion, wanting to be more passionate with your partner, maybe going out more, spending more time together, doing fun and playful things is what I'm getting at. Some sort of creativity, wanting to work on your partnership is what I'm getting. But I strongly feel that there's been an ending, or you may want to end a relationship with a Scorpio or a Leo, or this individual may want to end, or these individuals, I should say, may want to end a situation with you. Okay, what's crossing Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? What's crossing Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. So what's crossing the situation is that, yes, this is a ending of a relationship. So some of you have left a relationship, okay? Or some of you have been left by a person, maybe a Leo, maybe a Scorpio. But there's an element here of being left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. This is your energy as well. There's been a change, so something changed which caused an ending. And the situation is that there's been a breakup, or someone is contemplating a breakup. What's crossing the situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? What's crossing the situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? We've got the Knight of Cups. So someone turned down someone's offer. Someone left someone out in the cold here. Maybe you may have left, someone, maybe a Scorpio, could definitely be dealing with your opposite sign, which is a Scorpio. They wanted to, maybe become physical with you for some of you. And you may have put a stop to that. You may have said, no, look, I don't like you that way. Or someone may have said this to you. But there's been some sort of offer that was turned down. It could simply mean someone was trying to flirt with you, or you were trying to flirt with another person. But someone's been left out in the cold. Someone has been turned down. And I feel as well that someone has left a relationship or wants to leave a relationship. Let's see the starting point for this. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, what is the starting point for this all? Okay, the starting point, we have the Four of Rods. So the starting point of this all was that you were in a relationship with somebody, maybe a Sagittarius, maybe a Leo, maybe a Aries, but I feel strongly a Leo or a Sagittarius with the Four of Wands. And I feel like it was a harmonious relationship. You know, you could connect with this person, mind, body, and spirit. If you believe in twin flames, you may have felt that this person was your twin flame. You definitely felt, or this person definitely felt, that you were their home. There was a comfortability around this connection. You were best friends. Outside of being partners, you were actually best friends also. You felt as though you found your soulmate within each other. With the number 4, there was a lot of stability here. You felt that you could be yourself. You felt that you could be authentic, as did the other person. What's the starting point for this all? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, what's the starting point? Yeah, somebody walked away. 8 of Cups. So although you had this stability within this partnership, you may have walked away from this person, or this person may have walked away from you. Okay? But I feel like, you know, this may have happened on the 8th, you know, 8th month of the year. For some of you, it may have happened around a Pisces full moon. But I feel like whoever left this situation, there was a lot of sadness, because they knew that they were leaving something that was stable. You know, I feel like within this partnership, it could have led to maybe marriage. It could have led to maybe children. But regardless of those, you know, regardless of the potential of the connection of the relationship, someone still left the relationship. And in the now, someone could be going through, still healing from that breakup, or, you know, it could be fresh. Maybe this situation happened 8 years ago, 8 months ago, you know, during Pisces season for some of you, during Scorpio season, during Leo season. But I definitely feel that despite the togetherness, despite the happiness, someone still left the connection. Okay, so let's take a look at the past to get a bit more insight. What happened in the past for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? This is your energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So in the past, you were stable. You felt quite stable. You were focusing on your finances. Some of you may have been married to this individual, but I get a sense of being content, being stable with the number 4, being satisfied within your relationship, being satisfied with how your life was. Okay? Offering your love to this person offering their love to you. There could have been joint finances between yourself and this person. Maybe money was a theme. Maybe you met this person at work, is what I'm getting. But I'm sensing that for some of you, this situation turned into a marriage or a serious relationship. Some of you could have been seeing this person for 10 years, is what I'm getting. What happened in the past for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? What happened in the past for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? We have the 4 of Cups, but someone wasn't open to an offer. Maybe someone wasn't open to commitment, because for me, the Queen of Pentacles speaks of someone that is married. The Queen of Pentacles speaks of somebody that is, you know, stable. There's a long-term relationship. So maybe someone walked away, left a connection because they didn't want a long-term relationship. This may be you, Taurus, or it could be the other person. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Leo or Sagittarius. But I feel like someone wasn't open to taking a relationship to the next level with someone else, is what I'm getting here. And someone could be grieving the loss of that relationship in the now. Or someone could be contemplating that they want to leave a relationship because they're not ready for that commitment. Okay, I also get a sense of, for those of you that are single, you may have wanted, or someone may have wanted a long-term relationship with you and you was not ready for it, and you may have left the relationship. Or maybe you know, was offering somebody, you know, commitment and longevity, and someone wasn't open to that offer, is what I'm getting, because there's definitely an ending here. Okay, so let's see what you're doing in the now. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. What is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus doing and thinking in the now? Okay, so we have the High Priestess. So some of you could be keeping yourself away from others. Some of you are trying to find the answers from within. And if you are going through a breakup, you may be, you know, trying to seek balance. Okay, some of you may not have told friends and family about this breakup. And some of you may feel that you need to isolate yourself from people, is what I'm getting. And if you are going through this, Taurus, it's good to be around people. I know it's easier said than done because breakups are hard, right? And even if you haven't gone through a breakup, it could simply be that someone may have turned down an offer, okay? And it's still good to be around other people and not to be alone when you're going through, you know, situations like this. Also to talk to other people about your problems. If you don't feel comfortable to, then I still feel like it'll be good for you to be surrounded by others during this time. But I get a sense that some of you may want to be alone. You know, you're trying to find the answers from within. Some of you are trying to connect to yourself more spiritually and think to yourself about what is it you actually want. Some of you are going into meditation. There's a lot of self-healing here. Some of you could have a Pisces mother or a Pisces sister or a cousin that you could actually be confiding in. You could be telling this person your secrets. You could be telling this person about your feelings about a situation. But I don't feel like you're communicating with this person. What's happening in the now for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? What are they thinking and feeling and what are they doing? What's happening in the now for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? What are they thinking and what are they doing? We've got the King of Cups. So some of you could be confiding, you know, into somebody about how you love another person. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio individual or a Pisces or a Cancer. And for some of you, if you've broken up with this person, you could be expressing your love or trying to express your love to this person. Because I did get a sense in the beginning of the situation that there's almost a sense of trying to hold on to a relationship. So some of you could still be in the energies of still trying to fight for the relationship, still wanting to be a part of the relationship, still expressing your love to this other person. Okay, for others of you, you could be expressing, you know, telling somebody how much you love this other person and that you don't want to lose them. And for some of you, I definitely feel that you could be hiding your love. So if you have walked away from this individual, if it's you, Taurus, you are keeping your feelings to yourself, right? You could be in the energy of, yes, I do love this person, but I just don't want to settle down yet. I don't want to be with this person anymore. And you could be hiding your feelings from yourself even, okay? There's a lot of emotions here. There's deep love here as well. With the High Priestess, I'm sensing a spiritual love. This is a spiritual connection. And maybe for some of you, you've never encountered this type of connection before and it scares you. And you may have run away from the connection. You may have ended things and run away. For others of you, you feel like you're left with this love. You don't know how to express this love, but you want to save the connection. You want to save the relationship. Let's take a look at your person. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus' person. What are they thinking and feeling in the now? And what are they doing? So you could be dealing with a Cancer. This person wants to move forward. For some of you, this person wants to move away from the situation. They want to move away from the pain, from the heartbreak. If it was you, that ended the relationship with this person, their focus is moving, for some of you, forward to try and get you back, to try and reconcile with you. For others of you, this person has moved away from the relationship or wants to move away and not look back to, you know, towards the past. What is Taurus's Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus' person thinking and feeling in the now? Taurus's Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus' person thinking and feeling in the now. Okay, so we've got the Justice card. So this person wants a sense of justice. Could be dealing with a Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. This person wants to move towards, for some of you, I'm getting a sense that this person still wants to save this relationship. And there's a determined energy here as well. It's focused energy. This person wants commitment. And this person wants to come back in and gain that commitment with you. They want to balance things out. For others of you, I feel like this person wants to move away from the situation. They want you to find some sort of, they want you to have some sort of justice. It's almost a sense of they want you to face some sort of karma, is what I'm getting with the Justice card and the Chariot. This is for those of you that, may have left this individual. They may feel like by them not being in your life, you will see how it is without them. And this may mean that you may have left them, or, vice versa. You may have left them or they may have left you, but they want you to see how life is without them. For others of you, I get a sense of this person wants to move towards you and they still want commitment. They still want to save the relationship, but you could be keeping your thoughts and feelings quiet, is what I'm getting here. Okay, let's take a look at what's going to happen in the near future for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. What's going to happen in the near future for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? For some of you as well, I get a sense that this person, you could be married to this person and they want to save the relationship, as I suggested and mentioned before. They still want to save the marriage. They don't want the marriage to end in a divorce. They don't want you to move out, is what I'm getting. They're very focused on saving this connection. So in the near future, we have the Knight of Rods. Could be dealing with Sagittarius. There's going to be incoming communication from this individual. For some of you, I feel strongly that this individual, there's a heavy energy of this individual wanting to save this relationship. And they're going to be coming back in. They're going to be coming back in maybe within a week, a day, or a month, right? They're going to be coming back in. And they're going to be expressing to you, that they want to, I feel more of a sense that they're going to be showing you a new, they want you to see them in a new light for some of you. And going back to the situation spread with the Queen of Rods and the Death card, someone wants to put an end to a situation. Someone wanted to ignite some sort of passion and excitement within a connection. And I feel like this person's going to be expressing that to you coming in. This is an energy of excitement here. Fast moving energy. So maybe some of you may have ended a relationship or threatened to end a relationship because there was lack of excitement. But this person wants to come in with that excitement. For others of you, this person wants to come back in and save the relationship. If this person ended it with you, then I still get a sense that this person may not be in the energies of wanting anything serious, i.e. commitment or to settle down. They're going to be coming in the energies of the Knight of Wands. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. What's happening in the near future? Yeah, we have the Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. So this person's intention is to offer sex, is what I'm seeing here. This is for those of you that wanted this person to be more passionate. I feel like in the near future, you're going to get that wish. If that's what you wanted, you're going to gain that. This person is very sexually attracted to you and they are willing to make a change. They are willing to ignite some sort of passion here. For others of you, this person feels bounded to you, or you may feel bounded to this person. And this person wants to come in. They don't want to let you go with the Devil card. They don't want to let you go, but at the same time, they don't want to remain stagnant. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. I don't know why I said Gemini. So maybe you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. They don't want to be trapped. They feel like being in a commitment may make them feel trapped. But at the same time, they want to come in, and make it known that they want to be with you. But they don't want to stay. For others of you, I get a sense of, you know, this person wants to do what is right. They're thinking about doing what is right. They want to head towards you, as stated before. Okay, so let's see what your power is. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. What's your power? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Okay, your power is to hold on to your thoughts and feelings. You don't want to express your thoughts and feelings. I get that from, you know, what you're doing in the now. You know, we've got number 4. You don't want to express how you feel. For others of you, if you're in a situation of not wanting to commit, you're not letting, you know, you're not budging. You're not budging. This could be your energy. You may decide to move towards this other person and just only offer something physical, although you may feel very attracted to this person. There's the energy of you not wanting to budge, making up your mind. They say you're a fixed sign, right? Okay, so what's Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's power? Okay, so we have the Star card. Could be dealing with Aquarius. So your power is to remain stagnant without expressing how you feel. It's almost like you want this person to show how much they feel. You know, if you want me, come and get me, sort of thing. And I feel whilst you're doing so, whilst you're remaining stagnant, you're healing. And you're being very hopeful about the outcome. Maybe you may feel to yourself, I've done all I can do in the past. Now it's your turn, is what I'm getting. But I get a sense of you being hopeful about the outcome of a situation, maybe in other areas of your life, but you holding on to your thoughts and feelings, you focusing on work, but more so you focusing on holding on to your thoughts and feelings. What is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's person's power in the now? Okay, so I said Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. So this person's intentions is to be physical with you. Their power, they feel that their power is to, you know, demonstrate how much they care for you, how much they love you by the act of lovemaking. Okay, so they, like I said, they're going to be coming in, offering some sort of passion towards you, right? What is Taurus's Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's person's power? Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords. So for some of you, this person could be feeling to themselves, because I'm getting a lot of mixed messages and flip-flops as well. This person may feel like they don't want to just offer you that. If you are in the energy of somebody that doesn't want commitment, okay? And you may have said to this person, look, I can't offer you anything more than what I'm offering you now. This person doesn't want that. It's stressing them out, okay? They are in two minds as to whether or not to give in to this sort of, you know, no strings attached sort of relationship. They want to keep you, but at the same time, they don't want to. They want to be true to themselves. And I feel strongly, some of you have left this person. And for others of you, someone may have left you, but I feel strongly you may have left this person. You may not have wanted commitment. And for others of you who wanted commitment, this person is fearing it, is what I'm getting. They feel like it stresses them out when they think about commitment. It's almost like they feel that they get a sense of, you know, a lack of independence. They want to be in a connection with you without there being any titles for some of you. They don't want a marriage, is what I'm getting, just for some of you. They don't want nothing heavy. Their love language, they may have a Venus in Gemini, is what I'm getting. They got a love language whereby they need to be detached, even if they are in love. Okay, so let's see your hopes and fears, Taurus. Hopes and fears for Taurus. Hopes and fears for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Or you can have a Venus in Gemini. Okay, your hopes and fears is we've got the King of Swords. Someone's got Gemini in their chart, or Libra, or Aquarius. For some of you, you may be hoping that this person is not in the energy of the King of Swords and is too detached, too emotionally detached. And the King of Swords is not always just detached. He's a very intellectual individual. He's someone that uses more logic than emotion. So maybe you may want this person to be more emotional, to express their emotions, because there's a sense of, you know, if it's you, because in your parts, it suggests that you are holding on to your emotions. This person may want you to express your emotions, not to be too emotionally detached, to be more open about your feelings. Some of you may hope that this person goes away. You know, some of you may want to cut this person off entirely, especially if you're grieving the breakup as well. And some of your fears is that this person won't cut you off entirely. Let's see. Hopes and fears for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus and their person. Hopes and fears for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus and their person. Yeah, we've got the Hierophant again. This is your energy. Some of you want commitment. Some of you want marriage with this individual. For others of you, this person, you know, they're hoping that you won't want marriage. You won't want commitment. That's for some of you. For others of you, this person is hoping that you would want to settle down. Because I'm speaking to about 4 different groups of you here. And that you're not in the energy of the King of Swords. And that you speak your truth. It's almost like they're waiting for you to say something. They want to hear that, yes, I want to commit with you. I want to get married with you. I want to settle down with you. That's a hope for some of them. For others of you, some of them are not wanting this. And I feel the same for you. Some of you want this from your person, and some of you are not wanting your person to want these things. Okay, outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus for the month of October 2019. Outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus for October 2019. Okay, for some of you, there's going to be an ending of the relationship with the World card, with a Leo, a Taurus like yourself, or a Gemini, or a Virgo. There may be some sort of ending, a closing of a chapter, a closing of a cycle, or completion. I also feel for some of you that there's going to be communication coming in, especially from this fire sign, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. This person's going to be rushing in, maybe around the 8th or maybe the 18th, but you're definitely going to hear some communication from this individual. This person's going to be coming in very fast and quick, offering you passion. What's the outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus for the month of October 2019? Some of you are going to be, I'm speaking to 2 different groups of you here. Some of you are still going to be grieving over an ending of a relationship. And some of you are in a situation whereby it's on and off again, and someone is trying to flee from commitment. And I feel like it's still going to be ongoing, right? This coming and going energy with this person. What's the outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus for October 2019? So we have the Lovers card. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini. I definitely feel that yourself and this Gemini individual, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, will, you know, still have that level of passion within this connection. But there's still going to be some sort of third energy there. And the third energy is someone's not fully committed to the situation. You know, because Gemini can be quite a detached sign, especially with Sagittarius. There's the element of, you know, 2 opposing energies here. Maybe you could have a Sagittarius moon, this person will have a Gemini moon, or something along the lines. But there's something that's opposing here, especially with the Scorpio